Oh, well, hello, guys.
Hello.
It has been a little bit since we did a little video like this, yeah?
Yeah.
Been quite a while.
So we're just going to give you guys a quick update just on life and how things have been going. We've been new parents now for 3 whole months, which is crazy because it seems like it's been a long time, but at the same time, it feels like it's just flying by, so.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I don't know, it's almost like Renly came into our life yesterday. It's just wild, truthfully, how much this time has passed.
I don't feel
how
like
quickly
she came into our
this time has
life
passed. Well, it's a bit of both, right? Sometimes it goes really quickly, and then other times it's like things seem to drag on. But I don't know. We wanted to. That sounds terrible.
That
sounds
what
terrible.
I just said, though.
Yeah, but we wanted to hop on here today to just like share some things with you guys, fill you in on what's been going on, talk a bit about what our successes and our struggles, I guess.
Yeah, because a bit of both, right?
Yeah.
We figured out things at work, and we're still trying to figure out
Right.
some other things. So let's get into those things.
Kelly's in the hot seat first.
I feel like I'm being interviewed.
Tell me about a struggle.
Any struggle?
Any struggle. Maybe your number one, the top struggle for you as a new mom.
Breastfeeding.
Ooh.
For sure. That has been a struggle for me since my daughter was born. And here's why. So when she was born, I was having a really difficult time getting her to latch. She wouldn't latch at all. So I tried the nipple shield, which she would take, but it wasn't allowing her to get a lot of milk. And it was kind of frustrating for her because of that. So I would sit there and try to get her to breastfeed, and with that little bit of milk, it was tiring her out and left her still hungry. So then I ended up still having to pump and bottle feed her anyway. So I said, no more of the nipple shield. I just went straight to exclusively pumping, which I did for 2 full months. And I did do a video previously, like what, a month ago maybe?
Something like that, yeah. A video on like a day in the life pumping.
Of exclusively pumping. It was like one full day from start to finish.
So if you guys didn't see that, definitely check it out. We'll put a card up here at the top for you. You can check that out. Day in the life of pumping with Kelly.
Yay! But since then, I think it's been a little over a month now. Out of nowhere, she just latched, and it was such a happy day for me. I swear I almost shed a tear. I was so excited. But that happiness was short-lived because, man, it's just been, it's been a lot. So I finally got her to latch, but it was extremely painful because she wasn't latched properly. So I was in a lot of pain. I was actually crying from that, and it was frustrating for me. It was frustrating for her. We just didn't have a good thing going on. And then that lasted, I don't know, maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. It was like a struggle. I was so excited, and then it was just like, this sucks. And then I think for the past couple of weeks, it's been pretty good. It's still, I'm just gonna be honest, like, it takes a special woman to do that because it is not for the weak. Just throwing that out there. I have had so many struggles with it, and it has just been like this. And I feel like I'll have a really bad day with it, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to formula. Screw this. I don't want to do this anymore. And then the next day, it's a really good day. So then I'm like,
Oh, we'll keep going then.
I can keep doing this. Let's keep doing this. And it's just like up and down, up and down. But we're finally starting to get into a good little swing of things, her and I.
Sure.
And it's working. I am pumping only once a day now, and that is only because we put her down to sleep around 8 p.m. and I usually stay up until 10 or 10:30. So I'll pump because she's already in bed. I'll pump before I go to sleep because that's my longest stretch. So that way I can empty my breast before I go to bed. So yeah, it's just been.
So that's actually been like a little bit of a struggle and a little bit of a success at the same time. More of a struggle.
More of a struggle.
A bit of a success still at the same time.
Yeah, like I said, it is not for the weak. And I applaud these women out there that do this for like a year because I honestly don't know how long I'm going to do this. Like I said, it's like one day I'm like, woohoo, and the next day I'm like, screw this.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my struggle.
My turn. I have a struggle.
Cody.
Like I said, I have a struggle.
What's your struggle? Tell me.
Mine is getting things done.
That's also my struggle.
There is just not enough time in the day to do everything that we want to do while also, or not just things we want to do, but things that we need to do, and also needing to take care of Renly whenever she needs something, whether it's she needs to be played with, or she needs to be cuddled, or she's hungry, or she needs to be changed, or it's bath time, or whatever it is. It's hard. Like at first I was thinking to myself, working from home and like staying home with her is just going to be awesome. It's going to be so easy, but it's extremely tough.
Yeah, it's tough to get work done.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, especially in our line of work, we film a lot for brands and things like that, things that we actually have deadlines for. And it takes us like 3 days sometimes to film one reel.
We have another video that we put up not that long ago, just jokingly, like a day in the life of getting nothing done. It's the truth though. It's like we have all these things that we need to do, but it's so hard to balance. She's very hands-on, and don't get me wrong, like I love that we're home with her all day. We get to spend all this quality time with her as a baby. It's amazing. But sometimes I'm just like, can you sleep for like 5 hours in the middle of the day? Can we get like a 5-hour midday nap? Because usually what happens is we get her to go down for a nap, and that gives us enough time to like maybe get ready. And then she's awake again. Mm-hmm. And then she'll sleep for another like 30 minutes. Let's say we can get her to take another nap. That gives us enough time to eat lunch. And then she's awake again. And then it's like, how do we like, where's the time to actually like do the things that we need to do? And then what typically happens is we're finally like, wow, like right now, let's say this time, like right now today, it's like we could do something, but now it's getting dark. And like the light's not that great. I'm like, I don't know how to balance doing this. But yeah, it's a struggle, but I think it's definitely a struggle that later in life I'll be like, I'm still glad that we're doing all of this from home. Oh,
I'm totally glad that we're doing it from home. Yeah. I'll be honest, but it is very challenging to get. It's just because we work from home, and now I get it. Whenever parents have corporate jobs that they actually go to an office or something like that, that actually like you don't get all those.
Yeah. You don't get all those hours to just focus on something.
Well, yes.
But then you also don't get the hours of hanging out with your baby.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good and it's bad at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say bad. That doesn't.
No, it's
sound
not
good.
bad. It's just tough.
Yes, challenging.
Yeah.
Definitely challenging.
It is what it is. Hit me with a success. Just like a straight up success, something you feel really good about.
Ooh, I got one. Okay. So because this is our first baby, everybody was like, oh, you're going to need so much help and all this. Well, we really don't have family here. I have one cousin that lives here in Houston. But aside from her, like I'm talking, my parents live about 2.5 hours away. Cody's parents live in Michigan, so that's really far. Yeah. But everybody was just saying how good it is to have help, and I get that, but I am really proud of the fact that we have done this and figured out all of these things and her routine and everything with pretty much no help at all. Yeah. So I would say that's a success. That makes me feel really good. Makes me feel like a good parent. I'm like, you know what? I got this. And actually, whenever something kind of we start to get in a groove of things, Cody and I will look at each other sometimes and we're like, we're pretty good at this.
Yeah, but funny enough, when we feel that way, something goes awry and it's like, I thought we were good at this.
I know. And then I'm like, what does she need? I don't know. Yeah. But for the most part, it has been a lot easier than I guess what I was preparing myself for.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yeah, because everybody was telling me all these things like how much you're going to need to do this and this. And it was kind of, I'm not going to lie, I was very nervous about becoming a parent, but it has not been bad. And I think we're doing pretty well. What's your success?
I think I'll just kind of piggyback off of yours a little bit. I think the routine is like a big thing. And that's something that I'm definitely pretty proud of, that we were able to like figure out on our own, because neither of us have done this before in any way. And like Kelly said, you don't know what to expect. And I do agree. I don't, having a baby is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really, really difficult. But honestly, getting a routine in place was huge. And we started working on that very early. And I'm very proud of the success that we've had, especially with her nighttime routine.
Her nighttime routine is actually really good.
Yeah, we're very strict about it. We get her to bed sometime between 8 and 9. It varies depending on when she eats throughout the day, right? Because we have to space things out, so it's not like we can just be like, she eats every day at 8, she goes to bed at 8:30. It doesn't work that way, but she is asleep between 8 and 9 every night for sure, and she'll sleep at least until 3 or 4.
Usually, yes, I wake up to feed her usually around 3 a.m. on average. Now, that varies.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's 2, sometimes. Actually, the other day, it was 5:45 a.m. and
Amazing.
I woke up on my own. Well, Cody says amazing. I woke up on my own and my breasts were rock hard. And I was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's not
no,
something I
no,
could
no,
deal
no. I actually had to wake her up.
Yeah.
So that was a
Well,
first.
it's amazing. I love that we've already developed this good, because she's only 3 months now, a little over 3 months. It's amazing that we've developed this routine for her already, that she sleeps that long at night. Because I know not all babies are that way, and it can be difficult to get that routine like set for them. But I think it's been amazing. Sometimes she sleeps for longer, sometimes she wakes up more times, but you know, even when she wakes up at like 3 or 4, she'll wake up, she'll eat, she'll get a change, she'll go back to sleep, and then sleep till 6 or 7 maybe.
Yeah, I'd say around 6:30 lately has been.
Yeah.
Which it used to be 7:30. I'm kind of mad about that. This dang time change really threw us off. I get it now.
Daylight
I totally
savings
get it now.
is so stupid.
Yes.
It's so stupid. It needs to go away. It needs to go away. Okay, so to continue on the sleeping thing a little bit, we wanted to show you what we use with Renly to help her sleep more. Yeah.
Okay.
Or sleep for longer periods of time, at least.
And this is, so we were struggling pretty badly for nap time during the day. She's been a pretty good sleeper at night for the most part. So I am going to share some things that have worked.
Yeah.
This little swaddle, it's stretchy and it has like okay, babies like to sleep with their arms up like this.
Right.
I'm just looking at myself. I just look so funny. And this allows them to do this, but this is a swaddle, not necessarily a sleep sack. It's a lot thinner than a sleep sack.
Yep.
So anyway, you zip them up, but she recently outgrew this, but this was pro.
Oh, it was amazing. It was a total game changer.
She slept so well using this, which made my life and Cody's life much easier. But like I said, she just recently outgrew it. So
I do want to make a quick note on that sleep sack though. If you are traditionally swaddling, and so you're keeping their arms down at their sides, right?
So it's
when
like
you change to this one, it might take a few days for them to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So just a heads up, because it's like a totally different concept for a baby to now have their arms like, you know, held up like this, but it's actually more comfortable for them.
That's actually their natural sleep position.
It is, yeah.
When she's not in that, she always sleeps like this anyway.
Yep. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. And this is by Love to Dream, by the way. I'm going to link everything in the description.
Yeah.
But this is the next level. It's the same company.
Yep.
But this one, these little arm things remove so that, because after about 3 months, they don't need to be swaddled anymore.
Right.
So anyway, so you can remove the little wing here, but it still serves the same purpose.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I want one for myself. I would sleep in one of those for sure.
So this one we're about to move to. This is the transitional bag.
Right.
And then this one has also been very good for us, especially at night. This is from Kite Baby. It's the TOG 1.0, size extra small. And she's fit in this since she was a newborn and still fits her.
And her little arms can come out, keeps her nice and warm.
This one, I mean, really, if you think about it, this is basically just like a wearable blanket. Keeps them
pretty
warm,
much.
has a little bit of weight to it, but it's really nice. This one she sleeps well in also. So these 3 have been our personal favorites and Renly's favorites.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, like Kelly said, the link for these will be in the description below. But I do want to hear from you guys as well, because I know a lot of you are parents and new parents, or, you know, your kids are already grown up. But what were some struggles or successes that you guys had that you could share with us? Please let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear. We're still learning, so maybe something that you bring up might help prepare us for something to come. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please do so. It's free to subscribe to our channel here. And if you are not already following us on Instagram, you can find us there. It's Positravelty. I'll put the name right here.
We just wanted to connect with you guys and give you a quick little update just on how things are going. So
life is good.
Life is good.
We will do better at checking in more often. We're struggling to get this routine going for ourselves. You know, we've got her routine locked in, so now we can kind of start.
But it really has been great. Like, I'm not lying. If you're pregnant or if you're about to become a parent or whatever the case, if you're thinking about having kids, it is truly the most amazing thing. She's becoming so much fun. Her little personality's coming out. She's giggling. Oh, it just melts your heart.
It's amazing. So yeah, anyway, guys, we'll check in with you again soon.